So many people have seen it, so many people are hyped for it, but it finally came in. GTA 6's trailer is finally released for the public to see as to what's gonna happen in this new title. And I can't help but say it, but some of us has been anticipating this trailer to be released when there was an E3 of the PS5 and the Xbox Series X or S, which wasn't to be the case and was annoyingly GTA 5. But then we come into this year and we have this trailer released at least a decade later after GTA 5's initial release. Now, I am not one to lie about this, even though that I have my own doubts about how this game is gonna go. This game looks like it'll have some potential one way or another. But yet I have some doubt that lies within my mind. But we'll talk about that later. Right now, we're going to be breaking down this video and also be coming up with some possibilities that will come to this game later on. So without further ado, let's get started in this video, and also, welcome to Vice City. That's right everyone, in the main line of GTA, we are finally getting the 6th game to take place inside of Vice City, which is basically a fictional variation of Miami, Florida. But then again, Rockstar Games has their own ways in regards as to how the environment should be inside of this game. So shown inside of this trailer, we're obviously not only going to be able to roam in the streets of Vice City, but we're also going to be able to go through some wildlife. Obviously like some sort of terrain of mud, but maybe some swamps as well. But until the game releases, we will never know for now. And also, unlike GTA Vice City and Vice City Stories, GTA 6 will take place inside of a much more modern Vice City, or a much more modern fictional variation of Miami as a whole. Which, in all honesty, kind of intrigues me a little bit, considering the fact that Rockstar Games decided to take the whole entire scenario of GTA 6 and have it in Miami in a much more modernized setting rather than what they have inside of Vice City and Vice City Stories, which was the 80s. Now, taking into the account between GTA 5's trailer and GTA 6's trailer in comparison, the environment inside of GTA 6, possibly planned, is gonna be a lot more bigger, as there's a lot of cars driving inside of the roads of Vice City. But that might not be the only thing that lies to be the case, because eventually throughout the trailer we see a lot of people on the beach sides of Vice City in general. And this is being said, in theory, within the whole entire map of Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be packed with a lot of civilians, or maybe just mainly the city parts. Whether this is being done by a random event generator or not, it still would be interesting to see a lot of NPCs roaming around the whole entire city. Another thing to note, crocodiles. It's an interesting detail that Rockstar Games is actually going to be working on a new animal known to be the crocodile, considering the fact that inside of Miami, crocodiles are a big problem. And if a crocodile is not the only thing that Rockstar Games is working on for new animals inside of this game, I don't know what else they're planning to add. But if Rockstar Games is to add animals into the game, there might be a good chance that they might add in some of the animals that pre-existed since GTA 5. But either way, I think that the crocodile will be a big addition to the animals within the GTA series. Another thing to note out for this, the city takeover events. Now I can't really say what kind of city takeover event in specific, but I'm hoping for certain it would be street racing. Now, as someone who likes to take his racing into racing games, I don't mind at least one or a few street takeovers in this game. And speaking of racing in GTA 6, I don't really know how it is going to feel like, but I'm hoping it's not going to be the same way as GTA 5's racing is. Actually, I take it back. It's probably going to be the same thing as GTA 5, knowing that people can't race for shit inside that game. But aside from whatever vehicles being reused from the base game of GTA 5 and the Los Santos Tuners update for the street takeover, I wonder what other vehicles are going to be included in. It probably would be cool if Rockstar Games put the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 basis for another Annis LG car, or even include a 2003 Lexus IS vehicle for another Emperor car series. The possibilities are endless, but yet I'm not certain if it's going to actually happen, so we'll just have to wait for that. Up next, cops possibly going tactical. Now here's something I have to say. Cops going tactical plus utilizing a much more extended armory of weapons besides a simple pistol, shotgun, and assault rifle would be an interesting approach for this game. And while facing these cops, I'm hoping that they could also breach in through the doors the same way the trailer has been shown. as if something like this were to be inside of this game, it would make facing cops inside of GTA 6 much more immersive than GTA 5. And I'm hoping the attack formations and tactics that the cops have inside of this game are much more enhanced than what GTA 5 had to offer. Street takeovers are not the only thing I wanted to discuss about, but what about these little meetups, especially ones inside some mud pits like this? Experiencing these type of events, maybe joining alongside inside of this game, might be an interesting take. Just doing something like this without having to utilize any weaponry, chilling out with either other players or NPCs would be an interesting thing to do throughout the game. Because, well, let me be real with you, I'm not just the type of person that likes to go inside of a racing game, just simply race around or do some special events. I like to chill around with some other players, maybe even by myself at times. And now, the two protagonists that will be inside of this game. The protagonist for this game is going to be a duo. A male named Jason and a female named Lucia. And here's what I think might be evident enough, is that Rockstar Games might take GTA 5's character swapping mechanic and they're gonna port it over into GTA 6 if they're allowing you to play as two protagonists in one game. Though if that happens, the format of character swapping inside of GTA 6 is going to be a lot more different when you just have two protagonists. Or unless Rockstar Games just decided to make a new system for character swapping rather than using GTA 5's character swapping mechanic. I can't say for certain, only time can tell when the game is actually out. But since we've already broke down what's already going to come in based on seeing this trailer, it's time that I start theorizing as to what's eventually going to come. The first thing I want to get out of the way before we start getting into the rest of the other stuff would be the story. As mentioned earlier, there's going to be about 2 playable characters you can play within the campaign of this game overall. However, I found this little thread within the YouTube community that might possibly, if not most likely, will make sense to the whole entire story of GTA 6. So most of you probably should know by now who the Professional is. He's been known as a YouTuber who's been making videos on games such as Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. Not only that, but he also was working on some videos in Grand Theft Auto Online where he was grinding through the whole entire game and was providing useful tips as time goes by. Back to the topic, he had posted an interesting survey within his community page which might intrigue me as to how the story would connect inside this game. Yet I'm one of the few motherfuckers that's selected building a criminal empire because I like to play with that kind of power. Though in the community page, a lot of people have selected that it would be more of a Bonnie and Clyde story inside of GTA 6. And since 2 characters, 2 main protagonists present, one being female and one being male, I think it would be possible enough that this would be a Bonnie and Clyde story. However, seeing as how the story would play out remains to be a mystery until its initial release later on in 2026. And seeing as how this is a wild and uneducated guess, the theory of this being a Bonnie and Clyde related story might possibly be wrong at some certain degree. But then again, we just won't know until more stuff comes in about this game, whether it be from other YouTubers or whether it be from Rockstar Games themselves. Up next is gonna be online mode. I'm not gonna lie, online is not 100% a bad thing for video games, but I mean, this is GTA that I'm talking about, and that the online community of GTA 5 is basically compared to a chemical plant, then yeah, the fate of GTA 6's online is also going to have a toxic community as well. You know, the community of GTA Online, if it comes to GTA 6, is not the only thing that would irritate me the most. It would also be this shit right here. I damn sure can tell you how much I can despise shark cards through my gut, and a lot of other people too. The fact that this existed in GTA 5 Online had ruined the experience of trying to earn money overall. And the only reason why there are some people who would buy shark cards is that they could buy this vehicle because they know for damn sure there's surely shit at shooting people on foot. And if Rockstar Games sees this as a profitable opportunity to make money much more easier throughout the game, needless to say that they do, considering that some people have been buying this stuff inside of GTA 5 Online, then they'll be damned sure about adding this into GTA 6 and trying to add in more profit aside the game sales that GTA 6 will get overall in 2026. And if you think Rockstar Games was only going to add this into GTA 6 Online in the near future, then boy oh boy do I have a surprise for you. too, because not only Rockstar Games could possibly make it evident that shark cards will be inside of GTA 6 Online, but also GTA Plus. To be quite honest, it's already bad enough that people are paying money to just buy shark cards, and it sure as hell is a lot more worse to be buying GTA Plus, and this is being said within GTA 5 Online. All the more reasons why grinds inside of GTA 5 Online were bad in the first place, and GTA 6 might suffer the same fate in its own online. And another thing in theory is this game probably referencing Vice City strongly. Of course, there won't be too many references, but there will be some brief mentions here and there. This can be in regards to the characters or the specific events that had happened inside of GTA Vice City. For instance, Tommy Vercetti killing Sonny Forelli inside of GTA Vice City. A small reference or mention like this could be brought out by someone who had experienced this kind of thing before. Or put in better words, this could be said by someone who lived throughout the events that this happened. Then again, only time will tell if Rockstar Games will add these as references or secrets within GTA 6. And with this being said, we are down to the final thoughts about this trailer. Now, I am going to try to keep this as much fair as I possibly can about the trailer overall. Just looking through the trailer alone, it looks like it will have a lot of potential in the near future. This is being said first off for the map. The map is, of course, not going to be the same thing as GTA Vice City or Vice City Stories had it once before. But even at that, there is still a lot of things you could possibly experience once this game comes out in 2026. The NPCs, both by physics and mechanics at the same time. I say mechanic wise because of the amount of people you would see within the beach inside of this trailer. And physics wise as well, because you see this girl within the trailer and you begin to notice her hair now has physics. And hair physics within GTA is still something we have yet to see overall. This is being said for both GTA 4 and GTA 5 since they were meant to be high definition made GTA games. And to keep it real with you guys, this is going to be the very first GTA game that is going to exist out there without the involvement of both Laszlo and Dan Houser. This is critically being said considering that Dan Houser was mainly the writer of the whole entire GTA series. The lead writer who wrote every story going from GTA 3 all the way over to GTA 5. And Laszlo for lending out his voice in GTA 3, GTA 4, GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, GTA Vice City Stories, GTA Liberty City Stories, and GTA episodes from Liberty City as a radio DJ, but then appears back in GTA 5 as a TV show host within Fame or Shame, and in the GTA Online After Hours DLC. Though, to be humble with you, there is one thing that I feel that is missing within this trailer and this upcoming game, and that would be the involvement of Dan Houser and Laszlo being non-existent. And even if they're not around, I still wish them the best, whatever they're doing right now. The next thing to note about this game, will it be worth it at the end? I'll be quite honest when I say this, I really don't know. I did state out that it does have potential, this game, yeah, but I also did state out what could possibly ruin the potential of this game overall. And that would be both the shark cards and GTA Plus if GTA 6 were to actually get its own online in the future. And I know I should have probably just mentioned this earlier, but what about its story? Like, if the game is out and you play through the story, will it be enough? Will it last you a while to be playing this game? Because if the duration of GTA 6's story is to be set as the same amount as GTA 5, maybe even less, I'm not going to be in that game very long. I'll just essentially say that the game's story is short-lived and there's nothing else for me to do aside online. And Lord forbid, I fucking hate GTA Online. But if it's not the same, if it's like longer, then who knows, it might be worth the time. But until PC, PlayStation, and Xbox gets that game, we're not going to have that answer right away. But you got to keep in mind, it's not just the game and whatever features it has that will intrigue me. It will be the cost. Because as of today, video games are becoming more and more expensive as each new title comes in. Just like food from a local Walmart or Target or H-E-B or wherever the hell you go shop at. I don't know, I'm just gonna have to wait to see if it's actually worth it at the end. And to be honest,
I feel like I'm already finished with this series, and I just want to move on from Grand Theft Auto as a whole. I mean, seriously, like, enough is enough. I've already had gone through with GTA 5's bullshit anyway, so why am I gonna go around and throw myself into GTA 6 and experience the same thing that possibly happened since GTA 5? Just because of what I say about me feeling like I should be finished with GTA already should not make you think the same thing as well. If anything, have your own personal opinion, and you'll be able to go through and see if GTA 6 is really worth it or not. Still, I don't know if this game is really worth it, and I'm just gonna say this because I can. I don't even feel like getting this game. Because knowing Rockstar Games, since GTA 5's is online, they'll bound to fuck up at one point. And I'd rather be safe than sorry to be playing some other game rather than playing the second mess of Grand Theft Auto Online if it were to exist later on. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me with this video. My name's iShadow01. Hopefully you liked the video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe if you want to. And who knows, I'll probably make another video about this trailer, only covering about some dumb controversies that are being built up about this trailer. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I shall see you on another episode.